Hello, my dear students. Let me discuss with you a poem titled Departmental, which is written by Robert Frost. So, this poem is about organizational structure or the specialization. In a college, you have a lot of departments. You have English department, Kannada department, physics, chemistry, biology, like that. So, he gives us the example of ants and their lifestyle. Ants have specialization. Some ants are given the task of bringing food. Some ants are given the task of finding out the source of food, and some ants are assigned the work of carrying the dead body. So they are specialized in their own area. So actually the poet is making fun of this kind of lifestyle. So specialization, too much discipline into life, departmental specialization, like that. So here, but at the same time, we get a lot of information about the lifestyle of ants here. So departmental means specialization, segmentation. So he takes us through the experience of an ant. An ant on the tablecloth. So ant moves on a tablecloth, and on its way it finds a dormant moth, a sleeping moth, a fly of many times its size. So that moth is many times bigger than the small ant. So he showed not the least surprise. He doesn't show any surprise. He just sees the moth and he changes its direction. Why he doesn't show any interest? Because his business wasn't with such. He is too disciplined to find time to see or to have a chat or meeting with this moth, because he is busy with this work. He is too disciplined. He gave it scarcely a touch. He doesn't even touch the moth which he encountered on the way, and it just changes direction, was off on his duty run, because for him duty is more important. He has to finish the task assigned to him. At if he encountered one of the hive's enquiry squad, just in case this ant meets somebody from the same squad, the person or the ant who is specialized in searching for food, and one of the hive means that groups, ants group, enquiry squad. So the whoever he finds, that ant's duty is to search for food, inquiry, where is the food, whose work is to find out God here refers to the source of food and the nature of time and space. What time the food was available and where it was available, time and space of the availability of the food. He would put him onto the case. So if he finds somebody from the inquiry squad of the same group, he will just share the information about some source of food. Okay, food is here, you can just go and find out, or you can take the other members of your team and you can just bring food to the group. And ants are a curious race. Ants are very curious. We can learn lot from their lifestyle and how to lead a disciplined life. On crossing with the hurried tread, hurried means they are always in a hurry, they don't waste their time. Tread means walking. The body of one of their dead, if they encounter another ant's body, dead body on the way, the body of one of their dead isn't given a moment's rest. Even if it sees the dead body of another ant, it doesn't spend much time like we do. If we see an accident on the road, we'll spend hours together, or maybe, but we don't take them to hospital, or we don't call the ambulance, but we'll take videos and we'll take photographs. We will spend, you can see many people standing and just having a look, but ants don't do that. If they see the dead body of another ant, they don't even spend much time there. But you can't say that they don't care. What they do is that, no doubt he reports to any with whom he crosses antenna. So you know that how ants meet each other, they touch each other's antenna. So if he crosses another ant, so what he will do, they no doubt report to the higher up at the court. So they just pass the message that there is a dead body on the way. Finally it reaches the head of the group. So then word goes forth in formic. Formic means in their group. Finally, the queen ant, she will give the decree or the order. Death has come to Jerry McCormick. Jerry McCormick is the name of the dead ant. So, death has come to Jerry McCormick. Our selfless forager. Forager means one who searches for food. What was Jerry's duty? He was searching for food. He was in the team which searches for food. With the special Johnny Jerry. Johnny Jerry is the friend of Jerry. So whose responsibility is to bring the dead body from the site? So it is his friend Johnny Jerry has to bring it. And he has to do the official funeral. So whose office duty is to bury the dead of the commissionary. So in the proper manner he has to bury the dead body. Go bring him home with this to his people. So he has to bring the dead body to the family of the dead ant. Lay him in state on a sepal. Sepal means in the middle of the flower petals, and wrap him for shroud in a petal. So you must have seen within the petals of a flower you sometimes you see some ants dead body. So this is where the ants bury their dead. So embalm him, enclose him with the ichor of nettle, so that is the honey, and this is the word of your king. So this is the order of the queen. So this is the decree of the queen to Johnny Jerry to go and get the dead body of Jerry. So finally the dead body is brought to the funeral place, and there is one more group whose duty is to do the last rites of the dead ants. So presently in the scene appears a solemn mortician. Mortician is the person who does the final rites of a dead ants. So with feelers, only the family members of the ants, means one who is dead, they will be there in the funeral site. No one else is allowed. With feelers, only the blood relatives. Calmly at whittle means they surround the dead body, and they carry the dead body in the middle, seize the dead by the middle, heaving him high on the. You must have seen how these ants carry their dead bodies. Means they just lift on their head and they carry in the air, and carries him out of there. So only family members of the dead and the mortician, one who is supposed to conduct the funeral, last rites of the dead end, they will be there. Nobody else wastes time or goes and wastes his time there, because duty is more important. Their discipline is more important. So no one stands around to stare. No, it is now nobody else's affair. So they are so disciplined and focused about their work that they don't waste their time on somebody's funeral whom they are not related to. It is nobody else's affair. It couldn't be called ungentle. You might feel that, okay, because we humans are there for each other. We spend a lot of time comforting each other, consoling each other, and attending funeral of somebody whom we know. So, but the ants don't do that. But you can't call these ants ungentle, because they are thoroughly departmental. They are specialized. They just focus on their duty. If it is their duty or if it is their family member, then they'll do it. Otherwise, they are detached from the feelings, or they detached from fellow ants. So this is how Robert Frost gives us details of the lifestyle of ants, and actually he is making fun of too much discipline in life, too much segmentation, organization structure, discipline, being so detached, no feelings at all, emotionless life. So he is against such kind of mechanical life. So we can call this as a very highly mechanical, which we find in today's world. We are more focused about our own well-being than thinking of others, caring for others. We just care for ourselves and our work, nobody else. We don't care for others. So that's what Robert Frost tries to tell us through the symbol of ant in this poem. Thank you so much.